It is officially date night for you and your lady. You got your outfit together, you got your nice watch, you've done all your grooming. So what's next? What fragrance are you going to wear? If you don't know, I got the top five for you. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Teddy Files, everyone. I'm your resident sommelier, Mr. Diaz Teddy, and tonight we're going to talk about date night fragrances. You know, those fragrances that you want to put on and bring that intimacy with you and your significant other. And I have five of them here that have worked for me. So I feel like, if they work for me, they probably possibly could work for you as well. The first one on the list is a smooth, very, very smooth rose and oud fragrance named Amethyst by Lattafa. This one, it caught me by surprise. Once again, I've spoken about it on a previous video. I wasn't a fan of the fragrance of oud. Well, not so much oud. My apologies. I wasn't a fan of rose. I don't have a problem with oud. Wasn't a big rose guy, but when I put this one on, it completely blew my mind and it changed my mind. Rose can definitely be for men. I've been listening to a lot of the guys in the fragrance community, but rose was just not my cup of tea until I put this on. I actually have the bottle as well. And when I put this fragrance on, I promise you, this thing, it blew my mind. Once again, like I said, it blew my mind. It has a beautiful, at the top, it has this citrusy scent, has a citrus opening. It has, of course, Turkish rose, has oud and vanilla, all it, and it comes together to give you this beautiful, warm and sensual, sexy fragrance. It's just, man, this is out of this world. It's out of this world, and it lasts. It's sat on my skin for about, I would say, a good 8 to 10 hours. So it's definitely a damn good performer. You get a great ciliage behind it, and you get a perfectly well-rounded scent bubble. So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to stop saying I promise you. I can't promise anything, but what I will say is this: you're going to smell good. I don't know what's going to happen on your date. That's your date. That's whatever kind of swag you may be bringing with you on your date. But what I will say is this: you could start off pretty damn good with Amethyst by Lattafa. Okay, maybe rose still isn't your thing. That's absolutely fine. I got another one on the list for you that is vanilla. It has amber. It is woody. It's spicy. It's sexy. It is a definite, perfect date night fragrance, and that is Mustache by Roches. Look, this one is an amazing fragrance. I swear to you, this is one of the ones that actually, I'm not going to say it shocked me. What I'll say is this: it was exactly what I thought it was going to be, because of course, once again, you listen to the fragrance community and they'll tell you everything that you need to know about a lot of fragrances. But being within the fragrance community myself, I have to see for myself, because just because everybody else likes it doesn't mean I'm going to. But it also doesn't mean that you have to like what I like. But what I'll say is this one right here, this one matches all the hype that it's getting. Oh my goodness. This, look, there's not a lot that needs to be said about this one. This one is perfect for date night. And like I said, whatever your swag may bring, this can't hurt. So you want your lady to be all over you. Can't go wrong with Mustache by Roches. So the next fragrance on the list is a warm, spicy, ambery fragrance that is surprisingly sensual, surprisingly sexy, because when you first spray it in the air, it may come off a little bit synthetic, but once the dry down hits, I promise you, this is one of those ones that will catch you off guard, and it'll catch her off guard in a good way. And that would be Chopin. Opus number 9. So this one right here, this fragrance right here, it comes in a box that has the fragrance cards on one of those fragrance cards in it that has all of your fragrance notes already. So you'll know exactly what you're getting into as far as the fragrance notes is. I'll go ahead and read off the notes to you. You have bergamot, plum, rhubarb, clove, cistus, oud, cedarwood, tobacco, vetiver, labdanum, gaiac wood. All of that comes together to give you this nice, bright, so shockingly bright, but also warm and spicy fragrance that I'm not going to say it lasts all day, but you will get a good 8 hours out of it. And the scent is, like I said, it comes off a little bit synthetic at the top, but as the dry down gets to it, you get some of the sweetness from the plum, a little bit of the brightness from the you know, man, can't think of what it was at the top. Bergamot. My apologies. So right at the top, you get that. You start getting that bergamot. You get the sweetness from the plum. You get the oud and everything. All of it comes together to give you this nice, warm, bright, and spicy fragrance that will be very, very pleasant to your significant other as you guys go out on this date. So you get a chance, check out hell, check out Amazon. That's where I got this one, and get your hands on Chopin. Opus number 9. The next fragrance on the list is strictly for when you're trying to go out and be sexually, much like the other ones. And this one is Givenchy Gentleman. So we're talking about pear, we're talking about cardamom, pineapple, iris, leather, vanilla. That's a combination you can't go wrong with. And it comes together to give you this nice, smooth, and somewhat boozy. There's no booze notes in it, but it comes off as a little bit boozy, but definitely professional, masculine, sexy. It's just one of those scents that will catch you. It will catch you off guard because of just how smooth and sensual it is. But one thing I'll say is Givenchy does their fragrances well. This is an older version, but it still works well. It still works very good. It's very sexy, very, very sexy, and it's slightly peppery as well. And once again, I tell you, it has a boozy note to it. There's something boozy about it. But that's just to let you know that this one right here, wearing this on date night, like I said, accompanied with whatever swag you have, you're not going to go wrong with Givenchy. So the last fragrance on the list, it really needs no introduction. You all know what this one is. This is Dior Sauvage EDP. So we're talking about star anise. We're talking about lavender. We're talking about ambroxan. We're talking about vanilla. All come together to give you this beautiful, sensual, you already know, perfect date night fragrance. I know a lot of people are saying, people getting tired of smelling it. I don't get tired of smelling it. I think it's a wonderful scent. And my lady seems to agree because she loves every single time I wear it. She cannot stop sniffing me. So I'm going to go according to what my lady and other ladies say. I'm not going to pay attention to other people or what they're talking about. What I'm going to say is Dior Sauvage is a classic, classic party scent. It's a classic date night scent. It's an all around great scent for any occasion that you want to get yourself into. So, what I'll say is this: you want to go out on a date, you want to have a good time with your lady, and you want to smell great while you're doing it. Get yourself a bottle of Dior Sauvage EDP. And by the way, it smells wonderful. I love it. Well, everybody, that's my time today for the Teddy Files. And please get in the comment section and tell me what you thought about today's fragrance breakdown. The 5 fragrances that I think are perfect for date night. Remember, once again, I'm going to be launching in the new year the SOS Club. I'll be talking more about it in the new year, but I want to remind you guys that it's definitely coming up, so be prepared. And look, if you like what I had to say, please get in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about tonight's fragrances. Hell, add a few fragrances in that you think might be great for date night as well. And once again, you know who I am. I am your fragrance sommelier, Mr. Dearest Teddy. And remember, Over here, we don't do stink. So please, don't be a stink ass. Have a good evening.